Welcome to the Make It Make Sense series from Northwest Access Fund, where we try to make sense of complicated benefits questions. Today, we are talking about overpayments. Overpayments can happen to people receiving SSI or SSDI. This is Norman. Norman gets Supplemental Security Income, or SSI. And he just got a letter from Social Security that was scary. The letter says that Norman has an overpayment and he owes Social Security $7,000. They will start reducing his benefit by 10% to pay back the overpayment. Don't panic, Norman. We can figure this out. First, let's figure out what happened. An overpayment happens when you're on benefits and you receive more money than the amount you should have been paid. Overpayments can happen for different reasons, like your income is more than you estimated or you didn't report your income. You didn't report work incentives that lower your countable earnings, your living situation or marital status changes, you have more than $2,000 in countable resources, or Social Security made a mistake because of incorrect or incomplete information. It's important to let Social Security know right away if you have changes in income, resources, work incentives, living arrangements, or marital status. Norman hasn't been reporting his earnings from his part-time job. He didn't realize he needed to, and he didn't know how. It happens to the best of us, Norman. You can watch our wage reporting video so you know what to do next time. When you receive an overpayment notice, you have three options: pay the amount, request a reconsideration, request a waiver of overpayment. Your overpayment notice should tell you how to request a reconsideration or request a waiver of overpayment. Norman doesn't have enough money to pay back the amount requested. Let's look at the other options, Norman. If you think the overpayment decision is incorrect, you can ask for a reconsideration. There's a form called the Request for Reconsideration that you can complete and submit to Social Security. If you think the overpayment decision is correct, but it's not your fault that you were overpaid and you can't afford to pay it back, you can ask for a waiver of overpayment. There's a form called the Request for Waiver of Overpayment Recovery that you can complete and submit to Social Security. If Social Security denies your request for a waiver, there's an appeals process that you can go through. It may take a while. Social Security won't try to collect the overpayment while you are going through this process. If your requests and/or appeals are denied and you have to pay the overpayment back, you can request to have a smaller amount withheld from your benefit each month. If you're on SSI, the automatic withholding rate will be 10% of your benefit, and the smallest amount you can request is $10 a month. If you're on SSDI, the automatic withholding rate will be 50% of your benefit, and the smallest amount you can request is $50 a month. There's a form called the Request for Change in Repayment Rate that you can complete and submit to Social Security. Norman knows what caused the overpayment and agrees that he owes some money back, but he doesn't think he owes the full amount because he has work incentives that lower his countable earned income. Norman gets help from a benefits planner to document his work incentives and submit a request for reconsideration form to Social Security. They agree and lower his overpayment amount to $4,000. He still can't afford it, so he requests a change in his repayment rate and gets approved to pay $10 a month until the overpayment is paid off. That'll take a long time. But his benefit is safe, he's only paying $10 a month, and now he knows how to report his wages so this won't happen again. Told you not to panic, Norman. Thanks for watching the Make It Make Sense series, Overpayments.